Good morning or afternoon, everybody. Welcome to or welcome back to Poetry Hour. Today we're going to be talking about my personal favorite, Henry Charles Bukowski. He was originally named Henrik Karl Bukowski, born August 16, 1920. He was born in Germany and lived his life as an American poet/novelist. He actually also wrote short stories. Bukowski is labeled as the most prolific American poet of all time, having a body of works consisting of thousands of poems, 6 novels, and hundreds of short stories compiled within the confines of over 60 books he has published. His writing is inspired by class struggle, alcoholism, the action of writing itself, modernity as a whole, women, and various other morbid topics only the mind of a raging alcoholic can muster contemplating. Seriously, we would be here all day just talking about the things he had to complain about. Bukowski was born into a military family just after World War I. In 1930, the family moved to Los Angeles, where Bukowski lived out his childhood, getting relentlessly bullied not only for his accent, but his extreme case of acne, which actually left him physically scarred even in his adult years. He was physically abused by his father and his mother. They were continuously beating him with razor straps and pretty much anything they got their hands on. Bukowski states that this helped with his writing, for he came to grasp undeserved pain. This accumulation of trauma led to Bukowski's extreme case of alcoholism in adult life, which is pretty much the inspiration for half of his works. He was homeless for the first part of his adult life in New York City until he was discovered in a train station writing on an old napkin. He lived the first parts of his life working terrible jobs, such as in a post office. This was actually his inspiration for his first novel, titled Post Office. However, these jobs only led to further alcoholism, which then led to his financial state. Bukowski's alcoholism actually got so bad he was hospitalized for a nearly fatal bleeding ulcer. Then, after leaving the hospital, he went right back to drinking without skipping a beat. He's not a person to be idolized or respected, for he beat countless women, and he even wrote about it often. These may have been defensive situations, but that's no excuse. His poetry often rambles like that of the mind of an alcoholic with a punch in the face at the end. Before I ramble on anymore, like I said, we'd be here all day, I'm going to read one of my favorites. So this one is called Go All the Way. It's super potent, and I'm going to read it for you today. If you're going to try, go all the way. Otherwise, don't even start. This could mean losing girlfriends, wives, relatives, and maybe even your mind. It could mean not eating for 3 or 4 days. It could mean freezing on a park bench. It could mean jail. It could mean derision. It could mean mockery, isolation. Isolation is the gift. All the others are a test of your endurance, of how much you really want to do it. And you'll do it, despite rejection and the worst odds, and it will be better than anything else you can imagine. If you're going to try, go all the way. There's no other feeling like that. You'll be alone with the gods, and the nights will flame with fire. You will ride life straight to perfect laughter. It's the only good fight there is. Thank you guys for tuning in. I know that was kind of a dark note to lead off on, but he's kind of a dark guy. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. See you next time.